Welcome to this week's episode. So today's topic is your property business and death. So by that, I mean you're currently running the whole show. You die today. What happens? Just a wee reminder that I aim for all my YouTube videos to be short, sweet, and to the point, so you can get big information in a small time frame. So if you could please like this video and subscribe to the channel, I would be grateful. The content that I create for you is free, and so in return, if you do love it, then please subscribe, and let's get into this week's episode. I get it. This topic is a hard one, especially if you don't like this kind of talk because you associate it with negativity, or perhaps it's painful because you've been in this situation where it's happened to you and you've had to pick up the pieces of an estate, or maybe you want to get everything in place, but the thought of spending all the time organizing and sorting everything just puts you off. But this is a really important topic. When it comes to property investors or business owners, some of the responses I've heard are, it's all fine. It'll never happen to me. Oh, my spouse will know what to do, or my business partner, or my sibling, or the brutal one. If I'm gone, I don't really care what happens to the business because I won't be here. Imagine how hard it would be for your loved ones to try and manage the property business whilst you're in hospital unable to work, let alone trying to figure everything out whilst grieving if you've passed away. Today is the day that we talk about this, what needs to be done, and how you can take action. Firstly, you need to systemize and organize the back end of the business. Okay, so this is folders for each property. I'd recommend going digital. Tenant management software, again, go digital. Utility management, income management, password management, information management, key system. You need to have systems in place for each part of the business. Next is procedures. This is where someone can step into your shoes and follow directions and checklists to run the business. So you need to create procedures or checklists for every single task in the business. You can do 1 a day, 3 a week, 10 a month, but the important thing is that you make a start and take action. And this is something that you can do during the day, even before you start creating procedures. If you're thinking to yourself now, how do I even know which part of the business to create a procedure for? Just every time you do something, write a list, put it on your notes on your phone, or if you've got a paper diary you carry around, write down in there every time you do a task. It's whether you take a phone call from a tradesman, you get a text message with an issue from a tenant, you've got to reference a new tenant coming in, or you need to check whether a tenant's paid rent. All of that, all of those points there, you need to write down. And then at the end of the week, maybe you spend some time every Friday and you look at that list. Let's say you've got 40 in that list. Maybe you decide that you want to take the 5 easiest ones and create procedures for them. And by starting off small and easy, it's going to encourage you and not put you off from doing it in the future. So just, you don't have to go, oh, I've got 100 things to do. I can't even be, I haven't even got time, can't even be bothered. Just go really small in the beginning to get yourself into the habit of doing it. And it's almost like a more of an enjoyable task if you do it small and it doesn't feel difficult. And as you go on, you can start adding in more difficult ones. So, 3 months down the track, you might do each week 3 easy tasks to write procedures for and 3 more difficult tasks. So you reward yourself. So you get maybe the 3 difficult ones done first, and then you move on to the 3 easy ones. And of course, if you don't want to do this alone or start from scratch, then that's what I'm here for. I can help you with this. Once you've created procedures, it's making sure you have a good team around it. Okay, so we're talking trusted trades here. Your letting agent, if that's what you use, whether that's for tenant find only or for full management. Self-employed feet on the ground. So this could be somebody who just does your fire testing, maybe just does spot checking, or maybe they go and do routine inspections every 3 or 6 months for you. So that's your feet on the ground. Okay, not an employed person, a self-employed person who can do this throughout the year for you. And of course, you've got your part-time or full-time virtual assistants who manage the day-to-day tasks in the business. Once you have all of this in place, you will not only feel more organized, but you will feel at peace because you know the business will keep going should anything happen to you. Remember, if you're the sole person in charge of running the business, signing up tenants, collecting rents, handling the finances, sorting deposits, sorting keys, paying mortgages, paying the utilities, if all of this knowledge is living in your head, just imagine if anything happened to you today. If your family or business partner rely on you to pay them each month, does that money stop if you die today? How do they keep getting money from the portfolio or business? It's pretty scary to think about, but you can take action and get this sorted. Make a start today. Create a procedure, or 3 a week or 10 a month. Start small so you don't get overwhelmed. Okay. And 3 might not seem much with everything else that needs doing in the business, but it's better than doing nothing. And imagine where you'll be in 6 months' time or a year's time. And as mentioned, if you don't want to do this alone or don't want to start from scratch, then message me today. I can help you with this. I hope you've enjoyed this week's episode. And if you got value from it, please do like the video and please do subscribe to the channel as well. I love you forever. And any questions that you do have, please do put them in the comments below. I will come back to you, but by putting them in the comments below, it just helps other people to learn as well. And I've also put all the links to my social media in the show notes, so then you can connect with me and you can message me there too. And I will see you next week.